Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Check-In with Zay. Um, you've been rocking with me a while. Thank you. It's your first time listening. Thank you. Today's conversation is one that doesn't always get talked about, but I know a lot of people carry it. And honestly, I've talked about it, my personal battle before. So I guess, expound on those personal battles in this one. And we're talking about survivor's remorse, not survivor's guilt in the clinical sense, but that feeling that comes after you've made it through something while others didn't. The strange mix of gratitude, sadness, confusion, and sometimes it feels shameful. He kept moving forward. So let's get to it and let's check in. See, nobody prepares you for what happens after survival mode. People love to talk about the grind. They love to talk about the pain. They love to talk about coming from nothing. But what happens when you outgrow it and move away from it? What happens? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had a whole script, but that's not what I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk about like my own personal battles with survivor's guilt, survivor's remorse, all of it. If you've been listening to me, you know that I had a kidney transplant. 18th this month, which is also my birthday. It'll be 5 months since I've had the kidney transplant. And I'll be honest with y'all, at least 3 times a week, survivor's remorse hits me hard. Especially like it seemed like in the middle of the night, it hits me. Because there are a lot of people, I ain't gonna cry. There's a lot of people that were there in the dialysis center when I started, and they weren't there the last time I went for dialysis, and they didn't leave because of transplants. And I'll be honest, within the first month of starting dialysis, about 3 people just left, and I knew it got to be a month later. It got to be a pattern that I understood what that meant. I understood when people left and they come back, and somebody got in their chair that it wasn't because they got a transplant. It was that some of them made the choice of stopping, and some of them stopped because they, middle of the night, it happened. Um, I'll be honest, it hits you hard when you see that you keep going, and you know that some of them might have just started. Some of them actually started dialysis after me, and I knew that it hit them that hard. So yeah, there were times that it was hard. The people around me, they would ask, "Was I okay?" I said I was okay. I wasn't okay. I'll be honest with y'all. I wasn't okay. There are even times now that I say I'm okay, and I'm like I'm all right. I know I'm gonna be okay, but the thoughts that's around my mind, it hits me sometimes. It's just like I've seen people that's been on dialysis for 15, 20 years and they never got a transplant. They died before they could get one. And then there's me. I was on dialysis what maybe a little close to a year and a half, and then I get a transplant. When they told me that when I started, it might be 5 years when I got one. So yeah, it hits me sometimes. Like, hey, why was I? What about me made me worthy to get one while other people didn't? And I try to be strong, just do it all. But it's like sometimes, like I said earlier, in the middle of the night, it does hit me. Like it does hit me, or I just be somewhere that I should be smiling and happy, and I just stare off, and it just hits me like, hey, there's somebody else who was in my same shoes in dialysis. They're not living right now. I know I'm not the only person that goes through that. Like I also go through it to survivor's remorse through a guilt sort of. When I think about certain situations that I were in my younger days, um, I don't, I won't go into detail. I'll never go into detail online about any of it with anybody. I just won't. But there are certain situations that I survived and others didn't, or certain places that I was and then I left and I found out that something happened after I left. It was just like what made me worthy. And I'm not questioning the creator. I'm not questioning God. I'm just don't. There's just times it hits me like, what about me made me weather this, make it to this point? I have friends, people that were real close to me that they're no longer here. They died at young ages. A lot of them had a lot of life to live. They weren't people that were doing anything wrong. They just life just hit them and it got to them. There are people that have been in some of the same situations I've been in, and they got deeper into certain situations, and they ended up in prison. Like, what about me made me walk away or take a verge off that path to a different place where I am, where I am. So yeah, there are days I come on here and I try to talk positive, like on all my social media. And I had this meant to my girlfriend the other day that sometimes I feel like I'm lying because I do have a lot in me that I don't talk about a lot. And it's just like, hey, then I get guilty, like, why am I feeling like this? I should be grateful. And honestly, I am grateful. I'm grateful for everything I've been through. I'm grateful because I survived a lot. I'm grateful for the transplant. I'm grateful for it all. This went from a podcast to like a therapy session. I'm just talking some things out. And I'll be honest, hey, look, I know it's hard. Anybody watching this right now, you going through something, hey, look, leave a comment. Um, you can even message me. You want to talk? I'll be honest. I've probably been through some of the same things you going through or been through. I know what it feels like. Um, there are days you're going to struggle. I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything's going to be perfect. I'm not going to lie. If you're going through the transplant journey like I was going through, I ain't going to lie to you and tell you everything's going to be okay in the long. It will in the long run. I'm not going to lie to you at the beginning and tell you everything's going to be all right. You're going to feel a lot of pain. You're going to feel a lot of days you want to quit, but don't. But don't. Those times you want to quit, I want you to do something. Just create something. Create something beautiful. Take a few minutes out of your day and just create something. And later on, go back and look at what you created in those hard times. You'll feel it'll be great. Trust me, it'll be great for you. Great for your mental health. Great for your physical, your emotional. Um, didn't mean to make it turn sad today. Just early in the morning, just letting some things out. Um, hey, look, thank you for checking in with me. If something I said spoke to you, it was something maybe you needed to hear. Hey, like I said, leave a message. You can even leave a comment. You can even send me a message. Hey, follow Check In with Zay. I'm gonna be honest with everybody on here. It's gonna be some struggles on your journey. It's gonna be some struggles on your healing journey, but it's gonna be all right. At the end of the day, it's gonna be all right. Trust me, it's gonna be okay. Until the next time, stay grounded, stay building, and stay focused. Check In with Zay.